bring that institution to any level. Because you are all moving with them, you can synchronize with our students. Your knowledge, your experience, your school of thought will go very well with our students. This is very, very important. So with that respect, I join with Saravanan. Please we will meet once in 3 months. We will meet as many as alumni as possible. We want to share your knowledge, your experiences. And you people, if you want to be benefited, you can deliver lectures, you can do project work, you can give consultancy work to our faculty members, you can solve your problems. If you want, you can join MTech program, or you can join PhD program, or some certificate courses can be organized for your organization. Already Robert Bosch, they have taken the service of our faculty members, and our faculty members are taking classes in Robert Bosch. Like that, if you want any help for your organization, our institution is ready to help you. I'm very happy people from Microsoft, GE, Healthcare, and 3M, like that, many HP, like that, many organizations, you are all working in Bangalore. Definitely, your experience will help us in going a long way and developing your institution. I wish that alumni section here, Bangalore, will be the model for the rest of the chapters. Wish that this kind of a meeting will take place every now and then, and we will all work together as a team and see that BAT will be in the top. With this, I am very happy in sharing my ideas. Thank you very much.
Is education for life. The short and crisp rendering of points is his hallmark, and the nailed it. Thank you, sir. A man of profound educational etiquette who radiates his entire campus with his dazzling smile. A flawless leader, our principal, Dr. N. Rangarajan, to introduce the office man.
Beloved Chairman, respected Trustee, Honorable Governing Council Member Sri Reddy, our Chief Executive, Mr. Saravanan Kumar, Mr. Lenin, Mrs. Bhuvaneshwari, Dr. Amar Karthik, distinguished faculty members, members of BIT family and their family members, and valuable alumni. My humble greetings to all. Today, the dream has come true. Our chairman dreamt for forming an alumni chapter in Bangalore. That has come to today. I am pleased to announce the office director of the alumni chapter of Bangalore. The president of the alumni chapter, Mr. Lenin Sundarajan, 2000 batch mechanical engineering. Mrs. Sendil, 2001 batch textile vice president. Mrs. Bhuvaneshwari, 2000 batch computer science engineering secretary. Mr. Vijay Kumar, 2000 for mechanical joint secretary. Mr. Hari Kadresan, 2000 for CSC treasurer. And the committee has proposed the executive members. Mr. Maitreya, 2000 batch mechanical engineering. Mrs. Kalika Selvi, 2000 batch civil. Mr. Dinesh Karthik, 2003 batch information technology. Harikara Sudha, 2006 batch MCA. And Mr. Ramesh, 2009 batch IT. The executive members will be added across the branch and across the year by the office bearers and from your suggestions. Already in our preliminary meeting, you requested don't meet meeting as a lecture and meet as a mute. I don't want to speak much. Anyway, coming together is a beginning, meeting together is a progress, and working together is a success. Let's all, the BAT family, work together for the success of our fellow students, and let's make the dream and vision of our chairman true. Thank you very much for the opportunity given. I wish all the office parents successful tenure in promoting the BAT to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you for initiating the journey towards success. Let us hear from the office bearers. Mr. Levin, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dear Chairman, sir. Dear Dr. M.P. Vijay Kumar, sir. Dear Sri Venkata Reddy, sir. Dear Chief Executive Dr. A. Natarajan, sir. Dear Principal, sir, Dr. M. Natarajan. Annur தமிழ் பிரியனும் எனது ஆரியன் நண்பனுமான மா சரவணகுமார் and Mrs. Bhuneshwari, a warm greeting to all of you. Dr. Karthik, warm greeting to you as well. Dear Chairman, sir, dear Dr. M.P. Vijay Kumar, sir, and Venkata Reddy, sir, and also the Principal and the Chief Executive, sir, thank you for inaugurating the Bangalore chapter of the association here and bringing us all together today. It took only a few years for me to understand, to realize the impact that my alma mater has created in me, both in my professional and my personal life. On the personal front, though, the best outgoing student of the year 2000 is my life partner. On the professional front, whatever I have learned on the professional front, today as president of the Bangalore chapter of the Alumni Association, I intend to engage and excite our alumni network, and I intend to also work with the alumni board, the office bearers, the staff of the organization, staff of the institution, in fulfilling the interests of the alumni members. I would also request all the alumni members, highly placed alumni members, to help the staff of the institution in organizing placements, in organizing industrial visits, and many such other activities. And the young alumni coming out of the association would also stand to gain with your mentoring in the future. So we request a lot of such activities, involvement from you, and I deem this as a way of us giving it back to the institution what we have got from you all. And also I would propose to network with our office bearers in the future and try to find out whether there is any possibility to conduct certain social activities, including sporting events. A lot of us could have been sports persons who could not continue further when life progressed. but maybe we can bring back those memories in future as well. That possibility we will have to look at. Okay, now a few words about the chairman and the institution. Our chairman is a kind of a celebrity. Celebrities have two qualities. The first quality is that they have a huge following. In almost all the western parts of Tamil Nadu, our chairman is a household name. He is revered as a great industrialist with abundant helping nature. Number two, the second quality is that the celebrities change the status quo of a place, of a thing, or something associated with them. Here, when I used to, during my college years, when I had to tell someone that I studied at Satyamangalam, quick came the retort, Forest Brigade area, is it? Veerappana, that was the first question which came. But many years later, what I understand is that the status quo of the place, of the town called Satyamangalam has changed. And in a similar situation, somebody had to answer to a person. It just said the reply came with a pat. Banariamman. Oh, very good. That is the kind of change that has been effected by chairman to the place as a whole. I think you must all give him a big hand now. During your college years, how many of us rather, have observed keenly the walls of the buildings in the campus? If you had observed it very cleanly, I would ask you one other question. How many of you felt the message that was sent out by the chairman by his decision to have certain types of walls in the buildings? What is the kind of message? It is quite related to the value engineering that we all have to go through in some point of time or the other, with a lot of such energy efficiency and things like that coming up. He told us even before we graduated, by using stones on the walls of the buildings, he told us that value engineering is very important. There is a river, despite a river running closer to the college, Kodiveri. I'm sure your eyes are all brightening up with Kodiveri, with the mention of Kodiveri. So despite a river running closer to the college, he decided to go for stones and minimize the usage of sand in the buildings, which itself, hasn't he taught us value engineering even before we graduated? And in Tamil Nadu, in corporation areas, you just need 1 hectare to build an engineering college. In rural areas, maybe 10 hectares. But here is our college, which has perhaps a big dining hall in 10 hectares of land. When I entered, along with ATR sir, the first time when I entered the mechanical lathe workshop, it was like there were 11 lathes arranged in line. I didn't even know what lathe machines were. That was the first time I saw, and I felt like it is so great to be part of this institution. Thiruvalur wrote in his Thirukural, Thondralin thondruha pugalu agrilar thondralin thondramai nandu. You are an inspiring figure for all of us, sir. Thank you very much. This Quran roughly translates to about saying that if you are attempting on something, it is better to achieve success rather than not attempting at all. And the other thing is that in 2000, when the great mentor and great industrialist Sri Dr. N. Mahalingam had inaugurated this logo, what you see above here. It was designed, I guess it was designed by our chairman with, I think, Sri Ramani Shankar sir. The logo meant that the omega, in various places it means a lot of meanings, but what it actually meant was infinite peak. Infinite peak with the two words below saying stay ahead. Now, ever since that was inaugurated by Dr. Mahalingam, and even before that, what we have seen is that the institution has grown tremendously without any limits, and ever since the institution has stayed ahead under the able leadership of our chairman, and looking at the institution, looking at the chairman, I am reminded of Robert Frost's "Miles to Go Before I Sleep." So we'll all have to decide when we have to sleep. Thank you for the opportunity given. Let us all work together. Let us all vow to stay ahead in future, in our personal lives, in our professional lives, and give to the alma mater as much as possible in whatever way. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking speech. Now, let me call upon Mrs. Bhuvneshwari to share views.
A very good afternoon to the dignitaries over the dais, the fellow alumnus, and our beloved professors and the family members. Today, I take the pride to stand in front of you as the first batch outgoing student of Bangalore Institute of Technology. And 18 years since we started, I see the same bliss and self-contentment in the face of our chairman, which I saw during our first graduation day and during our first annual day function, which is certainly a parental reflection, sir, and I really admire and thank you for all the support you have extended. And BIT have been a home away from home for many of us, as most of us stayed in the hostel. And thank you so much for making the abode of us a heaven. And see, for most of us, BIT was the first college, right? And the lateral entries, postgraduate students, and the research scholars are an exception to it. But we as a first batch student have a lot of more excitements that we celebrated and shared. Like the first day when we stepped into the new building, be it a workshop or the chemistry or physics lab, right? And when we first stepped into the computer science lab or any other lab which was inaugurated, the first seminar hall, and the student center with the world-class dining hall, indoor games, and especially the mini theater that screened the Titanic movie first. Right? Can you recollect those memories? So the crown to all of that was the launch of Futura, and the credit of coining that name certainly goes to Lenin over here. So the BIT, in short I can say, the gateway for innumerous life advantages for us. And I would like to share a few words about how the life at BIT was a catalyst to a new, exciting and challenging lifestyle. So when Computer Science and Engineering Association was formed, there were hardly 100 engineers. And for that, we had an inaugural and valedictory function, of course with an external chief guest, an industry leader. So the number of students have never been a matter of concern there. And all the prime focus was to bring in educational excellence within international standards. That has been the prime focus, and that's where we stand here now. And we have certainly carried many not so evident positive advantages that will continue to assist us throughout our lifetime. And BIT have been a platform for us in many ways a multilingual, multicultural, cross-learning platform. And you know what? I always remember Shakila ma'am saying, be strong, be brave to face the world. Maybe we overlooked upon that at that point in time. I realized the true essence of those words about 7 years before when my manager gave me feedback saying that you're too soft and sensitive to handle a team or lead a team. That's a history though, nobody will accept it now. But then, see, whether the student accepts you, recognize you at that point in time, my humble request to the professors over here is, please continue to provide your unbiased support for the betterment of the student that you have given for us. Certainly, someday, in some corner of the world, one of us will be appreciating and thanking you for all the support you have given us so far. And the term written gift, it will be most common one for the young parents who have a school-going kid, right? So it's our time and duty to think about that and how we can return the things what we have taken from many of the people. Of course, we have got a lot of support and we are indeed indebted to our family members, our college, our society, etc. So we'll see how we can pay back that. To the family, we are in day-to-day life, we give back. Certainly, we never miss that, right? And to our Mother Earth, let's try to preserve the natural resources as much as possible. And we, as a parent, certainly the role models for the children. And they will continue to imbibe the thought of preserving those resources in them and then continue to the next generation as well. And in terms of giving back to the society, there are a lot of NGOs with whom we can associate ourselves to lend a helping hand to the needy and to reach out to the needy, right? Like two of our alumni members who are based out of Avinashi and Tirupur, Mr. Rajkumar and Mr. Murugesh from First Batch Textile. They have formed a group called Swasam in the year April 2009 and they have stepped into the 6th year. In the past 5 years, they have never missed to send even one monthly report. There might be a day where I may not have a balance in my bank account, but I never miss that monthly report from those people. And all that they collect per month is 100 rupees per alumni. And of course, over this 5 years, they would have collected and disbursed to different NGOs in Avinashi, Coimbatore and Pollachi. The amount approximately would be around 25 lakhs. And it's done by only 1-2 people. And I am really proud to say that they belong to our college and they are alumni. So it doesn't mean that one of you go back and form a new name and start collecting another 100 rupees. So it's all about not collecting money and not donating money, something much more than that. And that's the spirit of alumni and the power of networking, as Sir said. So let's continue to spread that and do our best. And the last one, in terms of giving back to the college, the most important one. Certainly, right? I feel there is a void in the path from college to corporate. That is during the transition phase when you move from student to an employee. What is the role of alumni to fill the gap or mend the gap? So that is where we stand today. Probably we should emphasize the importance of communication and presentation, create the awareness of corporate etiquettes, etc. But do you think these things are not done by the college authorities? They do it in a large scale, but the reach, impact and influence will be manifold if it is done by one of us. As a brethren, they'll accept more when it is done by one of their brother and sister rather than their regular professor, who though are more owned and dedicated to do that. So what we can do is, as Professor said, we can mentor a student and we can give some guest lecture. And for most of us, the difficulty is though they welcome to the college, some of us may not be able to make it. But once principals have mentioned that we have very good video conferencing facilities in our college. If you can't make it to the college for any reason, they can arrange for video conferencing and you can get the guest lecture over the internet. That's a big thing. So let's continue to do our best. And I would like to end with a note, with a saying from the alchemist Paul Coelho saying, when you want to achieve something, the whole world conspires to help you achieve the same. So, I wish you all a very great success in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Bhuvnesh. Gratitude unexpressed is like a gift unwrapped. May we now request Dr. Ramat Karthik to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries, alumni members, faculty members, supporting staff, and the student friends. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this vacation. We have invited around 250 alumni members. I thank all of those people who have responded to us, who could make today, and also who are interested but couldn't make today. So I thank everybody of them. And in this platform, I would like to have a request from all of you people. We have developed a new software. As everybody were saying, the alumni network. We require an alumni network because we have our alumni members almost all industries in India, also in abroad, and most of the countries we could find our alumni members. The only problem is that we don't have a network. So I request all of you to kindly register in the network link that we will be sending it to you in day or so. Probably by tomorrow we will be able to send you the link, or day after tomorrow. So kindly register. If we can make everybody to register on the link. It is not that you have to only help institute, and alumni can help alumni. Because when we could find last 3 months we have collected around 3,000 contacts. There we could find our alumni members are available in all big industries. BMW, Mercedes-Benz, we have everybody, so in case if you want a lead there, you can just use us to contact a person in that industry and you can get help. So in that request I make on this platform. With this, I thank everybody, our management led by the chairman and the alumni members, faculty members for attending this occasion and make it as a success. Thank you very much.
As we drape down the curtains of this grand event temporarily, let us rise patriotically for saluting Mother India.
Since want of time, we are not able to have take the feedback now. What we would request is that if you can send your feedback, whatever questions, queries you have, kindly send it to our chairman by email and with copies to me and the other office bearers. Thank you.
Let's raise up for national anthem, please.
Jana